Hi guys, my name is Eric Poloni. I'm doing this video for Sonoran Desert Institute's Intro to Firearms class. We're going to be going over the Sig Sauer P320 X5 in 9mm. Weapon is clear. This was manufactured in April of 2018. The manual came with the box, but can also be found online through Sig Sauer's website. Takedown of the weapon is pretty simple. Simply lock the slide to the rear. Rotate the takedown lever here. Ride the slide forward. Goes off just like that. And then remove the recoil spring assembly here. There's a captive spring held onto the guide rod. That little plate right there. Then remove the barrel. This is a 5-inch 1 in 10 twist bull barrel. Then have the slide. The slide has a 6.8-inch sight radius with a thin fiber optic front sight and an adjustable rear sight. This longer sight radius allows a little more accurate fire. And the closer sight radius, you have a lot more left and right leeway, which downrange translates to a whole lot of movement. With that longer sight radius, there's not as much left and right leeway, which makes much for more precision fire. It's also got some lightning cuts in there, and then the striker assembly here. This rear sight assembly is also removable, and you can place Sig Sauer's Romeo 1 optic on that slide for a nice optic ready pistol there. Next, you have this is actually the grip module. So with most pistols, this whole assembly here would be the serialized portion. However, with Sig Sauer's P320 series, this is the grip module, and this is actually the serialized portion. You can see the serial number right there. This allows what they call their grip module to be interchangeable. You can get thin grips, thick grips, different textures, stuff like that. It's a very customizable pistol. It really caters to that competition type of guys who are trying to fine-tune the pistol for what they want. Also has a 3.5-pound flat trigger. It's a single action trigger, and that means that, like, as opposed to like with a Glock, which is a double action striker fire pistol, the Glock, the trigger pulls that striker to the rear before the sear drops out of the way and lets that striker go forward. With a single action design, the striker is already held onto the sear here. When you pull that trigger, the sear drops out of the way, letting the striker go forward. So the action of pulling the trigger, instead of having to pull the striker back as well as to deactivate all the different drop safeties, it's simply deactivating the drop safeties and dropping out of the way of the trigger itself, the sear itself. Makes for a much crisper, lighter trigger pull. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for your time.